Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to part 40 and the finale episode of my City Living LP here on The Sims 4. So as you can see, there is something happening on screen here and I'm just going to explain that in just a second. But as you just heard, I said that this is the last episode of the LP. Now recently I've realised that the numbers in terms of views and everything of this LP are very low compared to all my other videos, and in addition to that, I'm not really enjoying this as much as I used to. So I thought that's kind of a good decision to maybe tell me to end this the LP, and I feel like that'd be a good thing to maybe start something new or just kind of take a break from LPs, because I feel like they are my other types of videos like builds or something ones that I enjoy more and you also enjoy them more. So I think that might be a better decision, and maybe come back to LPs in a few months time or something, or maybe think about it a little bit more and deciding when I'm going to start next. So yeah, like I said, this is a finale episode. And as you can see, Aaron here is lying on the ground dead. Now, it's a total big shock, and it's kind of something big has happened. Now, you may remember in the last episode that he actually went out with Nina, and they kind of, did a couple of things. Sorry, Dina, I mean, oh my god. They went out with, and did a couple of things that day, and towards the end of the day, she kind of got a text saying something. He couldn't read what it was, but then she kind of just left and didn't really say anything. And, he was a little bit suspicious about that. And recently, that Dina said that she was going to help Aaron with his fitness, with his health, because he actually developed a heart disease, and Dina told Vincent that she's going to take over because, they developed a relationship, take the strain off Vincent and trying to get his brother's health back to normal, and Dina said she's going to take care of it and get him back to where he used to be. Now, that's something that Vincent has kind of noticed that's not really happened as much as he thought it would, and he thinks that that might be the reason why he has passed away here. Now, the other thing is he's just feeling really angry and kind of very guilty and just annoyed at himself because he kind of let the responsibility go over to Dina, and now this has happened. So, he's just in total shock and he doesn't really know what to do, to be honest, and he's just kind of has all these sorts of emotions going through his head and just everything's it's just a total mess. So I'm going to not get Penny and the kid to come out here and witness the death because, well, Penny knows about it. He's just kind of trying to comfort Matt here so he doesn't know about it, but the Grim Reaper is going to come over, and Dina doesn't know that he's actually passed away. He literally, as you can see here, is in the hallway. He just came home after he was supposed to be meeting up with Dina and she didn't turn up. So Vincent is kind of a little bit angry about this, and I feel like he should be going over to Dina's house to maybe get some answers and find out about what's been happening and see if there's kind of any secrets that she may be hiding, because that's kind of what I'm getting at, and I think it's the same thing that Vincent is feeling here. So I'm going to get the Grim Reaper to do what he does, and he's kind of, he's not only that, but of course he's sad, and it's also because this is the last person that he kind of has in his family, because, his parents recently passed away, and now Aaron was the last person he had in terms of blood relatives, and now he's gone as well. So now he only has Penny, and, their relationship is kind of up and down all the time as well, so he doesn't really know what to do, and, he's lost his other son as well, because Betty left San Myshuno, took, his other son with him, and they've gone, and he's never going to maybe see him again. So what a mess. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is head over to Dina's house and just tell her about this, and maybe talk to her a little bit about what's happened. Okay, so we've just arrived here at Dina's house, and as you can see, Vincent is looking a little bit shocked, and he's just kind of discovered something, and he's kind of just walked past. He looked through the window here, and he can see that somebody is sitting down here, and he doesn't really know who it is, and also he thought that maybe it's just a guest over, but he's just found that Dina's now going upstairs, and they've just been sitting there kissing. Now, he's just totally shocked, and he kind of suspected that something was going down like this, and, he just doesn't know what to do. So he's just realised that, well, the motel is just over here, so I'm going to get him to maybe just head over there and kind of just gather his thoughts a little bit and decide what his next move is going to be, because he doesn't really know if he should go ahead and confront them. He doesn't know if it's the right time to go ahead and tell Dina, but he's really angry at the fact that she's kind of been having another relationship behind Aaron's back, when she said that she was going to be helping him and developing a relationship themselves. So I'm kind of a little bit shocked about this, and I'm going to get him to head over here, gather his thoughts, and then we'll decide what to do next. Okay, so Vincent has been at the motel for a few hours now, kind of, deciding what he's going to do, and he's just been sitting there getting more angry and angry and angry. So I think what he wants to do is head back over to their house and kind of confront them, and he just wants to like rant and rave and just shout at them and everything, because it's because of Dina that, now that Aaron is gone, and that was his only other person left in his family in terms of close relatives, blood relatives, and now that's kind of just gone. So he kind of feels that Dina is to blame, and he's a little bit, annoyed at himself for the fact that he's left the responsibility over to Dina and she wasn't able to do that. So I'm going to head over back to their house and confront them and see what the next step will be. Okay, so we're back here at Dina's house, and as you can see, Dina is dead. Now, it's kind of like... Well, Vincent has done this in the past. You may have been watching the LP for a little while, and you know that Vincent used to actually be a hitman. Now, looking at him from, what he looks like, you wouldn't really think of that. I mean, not in this outfit at least, but, that's the type of thing he used to do, and he used to earn lots of money from it. And now, he came over to Dina's house, and he wasn't really planning on doing this, but just out of pure anger, he came over and talked to her. They kind of confronted each other. They were talking at the back of the house, so the husband didn't know, and, they were kind of just talking, and he was kind of just putting all the blame on her, shouting at her, telling it's your fault and everything like that. And just out of pure anger, he's literally, just before he left, he went ahead and literally murdered her. So he doesn't know what to do. He's just totally angry, and he just doesn't know what to do. So he's going to leave her there. He just wants to get away from the scene as quickly as possible. He's going to return back over to the library, and we're going to have to wait until Dina has finished, everything's finished with her though. So I'm just going to kind of get away from the scene as possible. Maybe just come over here or something and just kind of hide, and he just wants to get away because, he's kind of done something out of pure anger, and that was the husband right there. Luckily, he's kind of just didn't notice her there, but I'm lucky that Vincent got away with that, because he's kind of just out of anger. Now, I'm sure this is going to come back at some point and actually haunt him, but I don't know. So everything's kind of a big mess for him, and he just needs to kind of get his life back on track. And because, I think something goes right and then something goes wrong, and it's kind of just like... Oh god, just what a mess. So I'm going to get him to come over here and kind of just, stay the night and kind of just... I don't know, just think about everything, because his life is just, at the minute, a total mess. Okay, so he's returned back here to the motel to try and just think about everything. He's tried to go for a sleep and kind of just let things, just kind of relax a little bit, but he really can't, and he just couldn't get any sleep, so he's awake again here, just sitting on the bed thinking about everything. Now, every time this has happened, he's done this sort of deed, he's always come back to this place, this exact room, and just sit here and just think about everything, and he's doing the exact same thing for today's event. Now, he's kind of just in total shock. He can't believe that his brother's actually gone. He can't believe he just did this again, because he thought he had finished with all that mess, and now he's back in it again. So that is it for this episode and the end of this LP. I really hope you enjoyed, and it's been kind of a big roller coaster in terms of everything that's happened during this LP, and thank you for everybody who's joined me on it from the start. So yeah, I'm going to leave this LP here with him standing, well, sitting, I guess, thinking about everything, and I want you in the comment section down below to let me know about what you think is the next step for Vincent, and what do you think is going to happen next to him. Now, he is up on the gallery as well, so you can head over there. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1 if you like to go ahead and actually play with him yourself in your own time, and maybe further develop his storyline if you like to, or just leave some thoughts about what you think would have happened in the comment section down below. So yeah, like I said, this is the end of the LP. Let me know if there's any other ideas you have for a future LP, if there's any other ideas you have or anything like that. You can message me in the comment section. On Twitter, my username there is also RealThomasTV1. You can email me. My email address is contact.thomastv@gmail.com. All those places you can contact me on it in the comment section. No, in the description, sorry. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this LP. I've had a lot of fun. It's been one of my most dramatic LPs so far, and I can't wait for the future of my channel in terms of ideas and things. I have so many things planned, lots of different things happening over these next coming months, and I can't wait to get started. So thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.